Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. It is Thursday. It is definitely becoming fall outside. It's a little chilly, and it was pelting me with some with some water this morning when I was walking in. So yeah, it's officially fall out there, so hopefully you enjoy that. I was just talking to the ladies at Starbucks. One of them was telling me that she enjoys this weather, being pelted with water in their face. So I don't know. It's some people. For me, not so much. I love fall, but I love like the t-shirt and, you know, jeans or sweatshirt and jeans kind of weather when I can be outside next to the fire, not the whole like being pelted with water as I walk into work kind of thing and freezing my booty off. But I have my Starbucks. I'm dealing with this all. I want to start off the show by saying thank you so much to all of our sponsors. Those include Muscatine Powered Water, Rivo Plumbing and Heating, R7 Reclaimed, Impact Life Blood Center, Lutheran Living, CBI, Toyota of Muscatine, Impact Athletic Performance, also Suntan City Muscatine, Real Estate Resource Associates, Unity Point Health Trinity Muscatine, and of course Hy-Vee with the Market Grill Express studios here. They're just so warm and welcoming as we take over half their Market Grill every morning to do the show. So without all of those folks, we wouldn't be able to bring you all the great nonprofits and the good stuff happening in Muscatine. So thank you so much. I am excited. Well, at least half of the crew is excited that today is National Reptile Day. And at least half the crew is excited that I invited Michelle on and her reptiles. Yes. Welcome, Michelle, to the show. And you brought some friends because today is National Reptile Day. And when I saw that, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like the perfect opportunity for me to invite you and some of your friends to come and join us on the show. So we were talking a little bit before. I expected fully for my friend Jess, who's doing all of the work on the other side of the cameras and on the other side of the computer, to be like a lover of all these things, like, oh, no big deal. But she's like mortified, you know, so you never know who's going to be scared and who's not. And so this is the perfect opportunity to talk a little bit about these creatures, and National Reptile Day is a perfect day for that. So yeah, thanks for coming.
Yeah, you're welcome. We love to come on to the show.
Thanks for bringing your friends.
They love to be on camera too, so
yeah,
it's all good.
You got to share the spotlight. Mm-hmm. So who did you bring with you today?
I brought a couple of snakes and a turtle.
Okay.
But I thought maybe we should see if people knew what it means to be a reptile.
Right.
Because they have to have special traits.
Yes.
To be a reptile. So
okay. Yep.
Want to put you on the spot?
Okay.
What do you think?
So probably a reptile. I don't know. The slithery skin.
Yeah, scales.
The scales.
Yep.
Okay.
That is a reptile characteristic.
Okay.
They are cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded, yes.
So this type of weather they really do not like. They would be soon getting ready for hibernation. So all of our reptiles in Iowa hibernate.
Yeah.
They just take the easy way out, right?
Yep. I want to hibernate too sometimes.
Me too. So yesterday was what, 72 degrees,
yeah.
something like that. It was so nice. And I saw a little brown snake slithering across the path at Discovery Park, and I'm like, oh, buddy, you better get going.
Yep.
You better get going, because what's coming?
Well, they're probably confused. They're like, one day it's cold, one day it's like 70.
Yeah, their mom probably said, hey, this is Iowa.
Yep.
So scales.
Yes.
Cold-blooded. And they lay their eggs. They're leathery, not hard-shelled like a chicken egg, mm-hmm. Or a bird egg. But very sort of like your shoe. That's what I always explain to the kids. It mm-hmm. feels like your shoe. Mm-hmm. They lay their eggs in sandy soil, mm-hmm. and the sand helps to incubate them. And right now we're in the fall, so many of our turtles and snakes have hatched, and they're going to actually just stay in their nest over winter through and then come out in the spring. So that's kind of interesting.
So that's why you don't see as many like little tiny itty bitty snakes around,
Right.
really.
Yeah, because they're hatching and they're staying in their nest and then coming out in the next spring. So
Kind of like when we have babies, we're like, just stay in here.
Yeah.
Stay in the house and stay safe.
Yep, exactly. Yep. So I brought a couple of snakes and a turtle today, and this small one that I have here is a native snake. It's Kajika, our fox snake, and Kajika's probably, I'm trying to think, maybe 5 years old. So if you see the difference in size between the two different snakes, they are different species, but different ages as well. So do you like snakes?
I mean, yeah, I do.
They're very friendly.
Yep.
They are around children all the time. So the children always say, is this snake gonna bite me? I'm like, well, only if you're a mouse. And they kind of look at me with big eyes, and I'm like,
like I am not a mouse.
It's okay. It's okay. You won't have any issues then. They are very, very cool. I used to be afraid of snakes.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are afraid of snakes. I totally get it.
But they're so cool. I
They
mean,
are
like, look
so
at it.
cool, and that's the thing that got me. The first time I held a snake, it was a ball python. So they, maybe like 3.5 feet long, this big around, not very big. But the coolest thing was how they moved.
Yep.
And it was moving around, around my wrist, and it was just like, wow, this is really cool.
It's like, Michelle's my friend.
I wonder if they have like personalities like dogs and cats,
I wonder.
Recognize.
Like, look at it. It's like, I want to go to Michelle. She's my friend.
Yeah, so they're...
Or maybe it wants to go up to the other snake.
Maybe.
It's like, look at that. How do I get those?
Do you want to let her slither around a little bit? She's very active. She's a young snake, so of course she's more energy, just like our kiddos, right? Not like our 21-year-old snake over here just hanging out. Kajika is always on the move, and Kajika means walks without sound. So we try to come up with little names with meanings for the snakes. You're hiding behind. She's like, oh hey, let's hide. That's what snakes do. They like to hide and be sneaky.
Sneaky snakes.
Sneaky snakes. So fox snakes are really cool. A lot of snakes in Iowa have this very kind of camouflage about them, browns and blacks and tans, so they blend in very easily.
Yep.
But fox snakes have Mickey Mouse patterns, so if I show you this, does that look like Mickey Mouse?
It does.
Yeah, so if you look along, she's got some smaller ones down here, and it varies with the snake, but I always look for that Mickey Mouse ear.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can show the camera.
Yeah.
You can see that. But so just like Mickey Mouse head. Mickey Mouse pattern, that's what I call it.
Oh, look at
So-
it. She's like, hey!
Yes. So very, very, very cool. Now this is a snake that lives in Iowa, so it's a protected species. Of the 27 different kinds that we have in Iowa, 4 are venomous.
What are the venomous ones that we would actually need to worry about?
So-
Because people are always like, oh, like what,
Yeah, it's rattling its tail. It's a
Yeah.
rattlesnake. Well, all snakes do that when they get scared.
Right.
So this fox snake is very good at rattling its tail when it gets scared. But what we worry about around here are timber rattlesnakes and Massasaugas. And we have prairie rattlesnakes out west as well, and there's a 4th one out west, but here in Muscatine County, those 2.
Yeah.
So like the sandy areas, the Nicholes, sometimes we have some Massasaugas, and then the timber rattlesnakes are forest species. So,
Gotcha.
but very, very rare, very rare to find a poison or a venomous. I say poisonous, a venomous snake.
Yeah.
So very cool,
Cool.
very active, ready to go.
She's like, woo!
Yes.
On the move.
So people are always like, "Can I put the snake around my neck?"
Like, well,
Yeah.
yeah.
You want to?
I mean, no, I don't
Okay. All right. We're good.
know. I don't know. Jess might.
So I'll get out Maisie. Maisie is a corn snake, and corn snakes are not native. Native meaning that you can find them in the wild here in Iowa. But they are a snake that you can find in the pet store. One of the most common snakes that you can find in the pet store. So if you go and you say, I want a snake for a pet, probably going to be a corn snake. They're just so common. They're bred in captivity, and they are pretty docile. So the Nature Center has had Maisie since Maisie was a little tiny pencil, like 12, yeah, little tiny thing. Came from Louisiana with one of the other snakes that we still have there, Louie, the speckled king snake. And
she kind of matches my shirt.
my goodness, she does.
Yeah.
She'd have camouflage right on you. It'd be like, oh, hey, what's that? Oh, it's my new necklace.
It's my new necklace.
So a little bit more intimidating, yeah?
I mean, I actually have found that, like, for me, like, the little tiny itty bitty snakes are like, woo, there they are. They're so fast that
they are.
To me, that's more intimidating than a big snake that I can see and that I know is there and stuff sometimes. So I don't know.
I think it's the whole just.
It's so strong. Like,
Yeah.
look at that. Like, latching on. It's cool.
Very, very surprising. You know what? If a bunny jumps out, I kind of scream like a little girl. Just the surprise factor.
Yes.
Not because I'm afraid of bunnies, but just because it's like, whoa, didn't know you were there. So snakes, yeah, same thing, but it's a snake. So snakes always have that negative perception that goes along with
I
them.
kind of want to put this one on my neck.
Do it.
Do it?
Like a little massage.
Oh my God, I'm so kind of scared. Ooh, this one's kind of cool.
Yeah, very, very cool.
Cool. I feel like I need a picture, Chris.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, look at how cool it is.
Yeah, and corn snakes actually come in a lot of different color phases because they're bred in captivity. So you can get some albino, you can get some more of a
what's it
reddish
doing?
color.
Like, what do you smell like?
Smelling. Yeah, that's
what
what
do you
Maisie's
smell
smelling you with sticking her tongue out. Hopefully you don't have any bacon on your fingers or anything.
I don't
Might
have any
smell like
bacon.
nails. Okay, good.
Maybe Starbucks.
No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe Starbucks. Does it like Starbucks?
I don't know. Maybe.
Very cool.
Yeah, so very, very cool. Very important parts of the ecosystem because they eat so many mice. It's probably a good thing that we have so many things that eat mice because otherwise we'd be
Jess, do
more
you like
overrun
mice?
than we already are. Yeah, so I always say if you have snakes in your yard, you probably don't have mice in your house because they keep that population under control.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to have them in their barns because, of course, with all the grain and hay, and it's perfect.
Look, it's like tying itself in a little knot.
Yeah, my mouse habitat in the barn, but having a snake in there kind of keeps things in check. So,
Yep.
little frightening still, even though if you don't know what you're like,
Yeah.
oh, it's right there. Yeah.
Yep.
So pretty cool.
So neat.
Should we see the turtle?
We should see the turtle for sure. He only wants a turtle. They're
Water turtles are hard work.
yes,
They really
that's
are.
what I keep telling her.
Yeah,
I'm like, let's just go and look at some.
Yeah, if I always tell people, water turtles especially are for more advanced pet handlers, just
Yep.
because
Yeah.
it's just like an aquarium, except you have to change the water more frequently
Right.
because
It's a lot
they
of
eat
work.
in the water, they poop in the water. I mean, it can
Like
get pretty
everything.
Yeah, pretty gross, really, really pretty quickly. So you really have to have some dedication. But there are other pet store turtles, like tortoises, Russian tortoises, and some other things. If she just wants a land turtle,
Yeah.
way easier to take care of, and they eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. So when you're making your salad at night, then you just cut up a little plate for your turtle. Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
buddy.
I'll get the next one out. Try not to drop this. Hi. You are all wet.
Look at this thing. It's so cool, people.
It is very, very cool.
So, okay, so like I get to sit here and hold this and be super cool. How do other people get to do something like this?
You know,
You were talking about going to the schools and stuff.
Yeah, we go into the schools. We do a lot of programs. We have 3 schools or 3 districts that we work with in Muscatine County: Wilton, West Liberty, and Muscatine. And so teachers request us, and we go in and we can take the live
awesome.
animals. And a lot of times we try to correlate it with standards. So whatever they're working with in science,
Yeah.
we can even do some social studies or some math, you know. There's different things that we can do to make it work for the curriculum.
Yep.
But really the cool thing is everybody just wants to see the live animals.
Oh,
so.
yeah. I mean,
And learn about these things. You know, most of what we have, Maisie's the only creature we have that's not native to Iowa, but we have owls, we have a hawk live that we take into classrooms as well. Of course, we have our 4 different turtles. Yeah, so we
do you
like to educate.
snakes, Nichole? Yeah. Oh.
Her boys came to nature camp forever and ever ago, right?
Here. Set the cool.
That is really cool.
Snake back there.
So here's another reptile. We have a turtle here, and this is one of the most common turtles we have in Iowa. It's a painted turtle, and so turtle that lives in the water. So I brought it in a little bucket of water just because that makes it more comfortable. But oftentimes you see these turtles basking on logs, you know, that are out of the water, just hanging out. These are really cool turtles. The painted turtles in Iowa, they're the last to go into hibernation and the first to come out of hibernation. So you can see these turtles even through November, on nice days in November, and then even February, as early as February. So that's really cool that a cold-blooded creature can. Maisie likes pumpkins.
Yeah. Likes the puking pumpkin.
Oh, I didn't notice that. So pretty cool. Again, a water turtle, so it has webbed feet for swimming, scales, cold-blooded, lays leathery shelled eggs, and water turtles are pretty interesting because they cannot eat unless they're in the water because they have a fixed tongue. So like if you swallow, you know, your tongue helps you push your food back. And water turtles have a fixed tongue. It doesn't move, so they have to use the water.
Really trying to stretch out.
Yep. Yoga. Turtle yoga. Let me go. Yoga. I'm not so much worried about the snake slithering around. It's a little bit more aware of its surroundings, I think, than if I let this turtle
this
go.
Guy, he'll just be like flopped right off the table.
Yeah, exactly. Just, oh, there's a ledge there. So.
Oh, buddy. Hi. Hi, buddy. So cool.
This is Myrtle, by the way.
Myrtle, the turtle.
Myrtle, the painted turtle.
Aww, yep. Myrtle.
And we've had Myrtle for, oh my gosh, since 2009, I think. Something like that.
Oh my gosh.
And we have creatures we've had a lot longer than that, too.
Yeah, we were talking about that before we went live. Like, some people are, you know, like, oh my gosh, they're, you know, in captivity and this and that. But these animals have like really good lives.
They do.
Like they are taken care of. You said, you know, like they live a lot longer than most of the animals that are out and about. And like, so you said 21 years old right here, right?
Yep.
So how old was this one? Myrtle?
We don't know for sure, but probably 5 or 6 years before we actually got it. You know, I was born, so.
Yeah.
21 to 2005 maybe.
Yeah.
You know, so 16 years, something like that. But yeah, so they're pretty cool.
Does Myrtle and Maisie get along?
I don't know if they really get along. I mean, they're not really like buddies or anything like that.
They're not gonna like snuggle up.
No, they're not. And Myrtle is not a very good table walker.
Right.
But
because he likes just being in the water.
Yep. We do have animals at the Nature Center that cannot be released because they were injured. Yeah. So we have a Blanding's turtle that was found in 1989, missing 2 of its legs. So it still lives with us because it can't live in the wild. Yep. And all 3 of our raptors that live outside, the live birds, they're all injured and they cannot live on their own. So
gotcha. It's
really, you know, like you were saying, people are like, oh my gosh, you have these animals in captivity, but these are ambassadors for, you know,
all
learning and teaching kids.
And you were saying, like, I mean, like being afraid is a learned behavior. We like learn that somehow, you know, and so frogs tiny frogs, sort of like, ooh, like,
You know,
'cause they
there's
jump on me.
a lot of people that are afraid of frogs. I don't know what it
I'm
is.
not,
Like a
afraid
frog?
as much as like, just I don't want them like jumping on me and stuff.
Yeah.
And so sometimes I'll be like, ah, you know, because it'll jump on me. We have a lot of like tree frogs down
Oh, I
in
love
Fruitland.
tree frogs.
And they're cool. Like, just stay like on your tree. And but Jason always gets mad at me. He's like, you can't like yell like that because then Hanley's gonna be scared. And it's true, you know.
It is.
And I'm like, well, I'm not scared. I'm just like startled. And so I try to explain that to her because I don't want her to be scared because she loves all of that stuff. But it's a learned behavior. And so being able to go in the classrooms and introduce the kiddos to all of these creatures, these little reptiles and stuff is very important.
I think so.
I think so too. So very cool. And so if people want to visit, they can come and visit.
Yes, we're open 7 days a week, 8 to 4:30 Monday through Friday, and 12 to 4 on Saturday and Sunday only.
It's so cool. If you haven't been there, I mean,
Yeah, it's
seriously.
free.
Yes.
We have.
It's such a cool, like, you know, little afternoon. Just go and check it out and learn some stuff. It's very cool.
Absolutely.
And even if you've been there before, go again because things change.
Right.
So.
Yep, and tomorrow is our big Halloween drive-through at Salisbury.
Yes.
All the sites are rented, or reserved, I should say.
Yep.
So it's a full campground, and we have goodie bags, and I'm excited because
Yes.
people are already decorating, and the
Oh,
park
it's
ranger
so
says it's
fun.
really, really cool out there already.
I bet. People really get into that. And if you're going to trick or treat, like, that is the way to do it. All of them are like really close. You don't have to walk miles and miles. Everybody's so friendly and fun. And you said like decorate their campsites. It's fun. So,
Yeah, and this one's just a drive-through, so we don't.
Yeah.
Nobody has to get out and worry about COVID or
Yeah.
anything like that. The treats
drive-through.
are already in the bag.
I love it.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And that's tomorrow. What time does that start?
6:30.
6:30
At Salisbury.
tomorrow. Salisbury.
6:30 to 8:30.
You should get a picture of this for Matt for the floral department.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Maisie's digging the puking pumpkin.
No, I don't think so.
Don't go over there. Just thinking about it.
Yeah, so I don't
Like,
know.
am I long enough
Yeah,
to reach the bottom?
I don't know. I think
don't-
snakes have personalities. Seriously, just
Yep.
Myrtle just wants to say hi.
Yeah. I'm so glad you came.
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting us on. We'll come whenever we can. Bring all of
Well,
our
I mean,
creatures.
National Reptile Day. Who's a better guest than Myrtle the turtle? And Maisie.
Oh,
Jess?
right in the puking pumpkin.
Love it.
Oh.
Perfect. Matt will love it.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, we're not gonna be able to sell this one now.
Well, I'll take it home, whatever.
Or maybe it will be sold faster because Maisie was part of it.
Yeah, exactly. Jess wants to buy it. Jess is loving this.
Hey, you're gonna fall off.
Do you like Starbucks? So cool. It's like the perfect thing.
Oh my gosh, we should get this for your cage. It would be a nice enrichment.
Cool. Well, this was so fun. Thank you for bringing your friends and for coming. I literally reached out like, 2 days ago. I'm like, it's National Reptile Day. Please come and join us. This
Absolutely.
is so fun. So thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Next up, we're going to have Nichole, and she's here from United Way to chat a little bit about some stuff that they have going on. I don't know. You might actually be taking that with you.
Is that a real plant?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I thought it was fake.
No, it's real. Real deal.
Oh.
I know, that floral
Weird.
department. They come up with some cool stuff over there. Look at that. Puking pumpkins. Thank you. We're going to go to a quick break, and we will be right back with Nichole.
We just don't work out in a single plane of motion.
Attention! This is an important message for all you grown-ups. Get the COVID vaccine. I miss my friends. This is the end of the message. I'm back. Not so fast. You can't return to a regular program yet. Not until you get the COVID vaccine. This for real is the end of my message. Safe care, your way. Unity Point Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
All right, we are back, and Nikki, apparently. Nikki, right, Mom? Nikki is here with us today from United Way. She's stoked. You're stoked that your mom's here, right? It's always better when Mom's here to tell us all the secrets. Do you have any baby pictures? Not on. Oh, shucks. You can send some. I'll give you my email. Perfect, right?
Hey, I was cute as a baby. I'm okay with it.
Okay. So Nichole is here with us from United Way to chat just about some things that you guys have going on. So let's get started. What I noticed right away, I mean, you can't miss it. Your very bright shirt.
Yes. So we are helping promote vaccinations in our community with public health and the pharmacies here locally.
Yep.
So tonight we have our big event with Musserville, and we are doing a vaccination clinic, providing dinner and gift cards.
Wow.
And so we have some swag that I brought you that so you can get a vaccinated shirt.
Thank you.
And then we have little grocery bags.
Love it.
And then I have our United Way pen for you.
Gosh, I'm getting spoiled today. Thank you. So tonight, they come, they can get vaccinated, they can get a free dinner, they can win some prizes, all sorts of stuff.
Yep. So it's from 3 to 6 at Musserville Church, which is right down across from Salvation Army.
Yep.
And from 3 to 6, we'll be down there. You can bring the kids. We'll have little activities, little crafts for the kids to do, and some coloring books while you get vaccinated.
Yeah.
So it's a quick, painless process. Also, we'll have flu shots available for those who want it. So
cool.
We're quite excited.
Can you get both of those at the same time?
You can.
Wow.
Yes, you can.
What if you already got vaccinated but you want a flu shot?
You can come down for that. Yeah, that's fine.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So even if you got you have your vaccination, you can still come and get your flu vaccination.
Right, and we'll have boosters. So if you are up for that 6 months out, then you can get that. So we're excited. So come down and see.
Yeah.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
We want to be safe.
Tell your mom.
She's already vaccinated and flu vaccinated.
Actually, your dad had his booster.
Yep. We
Dad
just
had
have
his
the mental
booster.
health issue, vaccination that needs to come out.
Stop it.
We all do one of those, don't we?
We do. Yes.
So yeah, that's one of our big things coming on tonight, and then we'll be down in Louisa County for the next month, partnering with different groups. We'll be in Lutz, we'll be Columbus Junction, and Wapello. So
Awesome. Doing the same thing. That's the big thing that you guys are really like working on right now is
Yes.
partnering with the different health facilities, different pharmacies, and making sure that people have access. Like
right,
that's your
access
biggest
is the big thing.
Yep.
Making sure that we're in the right areas for transportation issues and
Yep. In a rural community like ours, we have so many rural folks that don't come into town all the time or
Right.
don't have that access. So you guys are really doing a great job of trying to go to people.
Yeah.
So.
And Muscatine's doing a great job of getting vaccinated. We would like to see it a little bit better just for our safety, but it's doing really well. Louisa County's a little on the lesser side, so we're going to put some effort down there in the next 4 months. So we're excited to be partnering with different groups and
Awesome.
having it available for
Yep.
those who are in need.
Yep, awesome. Well, come get your swag tonight, your bright t-shirts, your food, your gift cards possibly.
Yep. So yeah, it'll be a fun
and get
night.
vaccinated.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Well, did you know that it is National Pumpkin Cheesecake Day?
I did not.
I know, they have a national holiday for like literally everything. Except
Fun.
for, I haven't found like National Ashley Lovelace Day yet, so.
Well, you might be the only one out there. You know, we could just make our own.
Yeah.
What's your favorite day of the year?
I don't know. I feel like it should be like my birthday or something. Or maybe it should be a different day so I can have 2 days.
So maybe it should be like 6 months from your birthday.
Yeah, like my half birthday.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll figure this out.
Got it.
Yeah. Do you have to like apply for that? Like do you just send something in?
We actually have that on the website.
They do actually have that where you can apply for a national day. Huh. I feel like this is something we need to investigate.
I think you just make up your own and just
And
go
just
with
go
it.
with it and just tell
You
everyone.
can write a
that's the team.
proclamation and have the mayor sign it and everything.
Diane, Mayor Broderson, can you please
This is a
sign
serious matter.
This is a serious matter. Can you please sign my proclamation that, what would it be, like June? For December 16th, so it'd be like
June 16th.
June 16th is National Ashley Lovelace Day. Stamp.
I think we should, bring her on the show. Get
Yeah,
it done.
and get it done. I'll just put her on the spot on the show one day.
That'll work out well.
Oh, maybe I should warn her first. Well, she has to bring like her stamp and whatever
Yeah.
else she has. Like the seal. I don't know. Does she have like a cool seal?
You know, Diana is Michelle's.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, other than that, back to United Way.
Back to United. Sorry, it's not all about me, apparently.
We love you, Ashley, but yes, we have other things going on. So United Way is still in the middle of their campaign, so we're really pushing that. Companies are doing their individual campaigns, and that's going well.
Yeah.
So if you have not gotten a pledge form or you would like to donate to United Way, we have it on our website, or you can call our office and we'll send you out one.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's super easy online to do that, to find it, and make that a thing. Also, always looking for volunteers.
Oh, definitely, yes.
And I have people ask me all the time, hey, I'm looking for a volunteer opportunity, or like, where can my kids, volunteer? And I'm always like, United Way is the first place, because you guys divvy out those, volunteers. You divvy
We have
people
cards
out.
and we're like, okay, yeah, no, you
Divvy
get
them out.
So our next big family event day is November 6th. So
Okay.
that is a Saturday. That's where we will rake leaves for seniors, and we're already having teams sign up and families sign up. And senior citizens that need their yards raked sign up for that. And families will be put into a drawing for a $100 gift card. So that's always a fun. We used to do the Disney tickets, and that was way awesome. But right now that's on hiatus because of COVID, but hopefully next year that comes back.
Yeah. But still, I mean, it's all about the learning experience and helping a neighbor.
It's fun to volunteer, with your kids.
And yeah, go and rake some leaves, help a senior out. I had so much fun at Day of Caring.
Oh, good.
It was so much fun.
Good, I'm glad.
Like, our lady was so cute and amazing and nice, and she was so, oh my gosh, she was so grateful, and it was such a good experience. So I don't need a gift card or a thanks or anything, because it was just like amazing to just be there with her, and you could tell that she loved that we were there and that she had the company, and that, it was cool. I loved it. I loved every minute. And we were doing work around the house, and we even got to a few little projects that weren't on the list, you know, that we were able to help her out with. And so it was really awesome. So sign up for these things. It's a cool experience, and regardless of whether you win the gift card or not,
Right.
It is a very cool experience and something that we need to share with our kiddos,
Exactly.
so that they continue.
And we take them of all ages. We've had them like 3 on up helping rake
Yeah.
leaves, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and you can have fun with it. Jump in the leaves and then rake them back up again.
And it
Whatever.
doesn't take very long, so it's a great thing.
Yep.
But back, you know, we have to thank Senior Resources for helping us with this project.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones that really get the seniors that are in need sign
Yep.
up for this. So
Yep.
that's
Make
always
sure
a
it's-
helpful thing.
Yes.
And then after that, our next big thing will be Giving Tuesday, which will be a hygiene cleaning closet drive. So
Cool.
that is the Tuesday after Thanksgiving.
Tuesday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's like the 30th.
Yeah. Sounds right.
Which I should be back on here before
Oh,
that.
yes.
So yeah, that's
yes.
good.
She'll be back on before that.
So right now it's get vaccinated,
Yes.
volunteer.
Get vaccinated. Go get your swag, whether it's a flu vaccination or whatever. Go have some dinner and get vaccinated. Get your booster. Get whatever you need and have some dinner and get some cool bright orange gear for.
And we will have folks there that are bilingual, that know Spanish as well. So
Yeah.
if that is a barrier, we'll have that there tonight, so that will help you out.
Awesome.
I don't know Spanish.
Yeah, me either.
Parle français.
Yeah, all of it. I know like 2 words. I wish I
Spanish?
did. Yes, I took 4
I know
years.
uno, dos.
But if you don't use it, you lose it. It's true.
Yeah.
'Cause I took
never
4
took
years and worked really hard, and then
Spanish. French.
didn't use it, and then it just kind of all disappeared. Somewhere back here, hiding.
It's got cobwebs.
It does definitely.
It's in a
So-
flash drive that's lost.
Yep, it's lost somewhere, but it's important and a very cool resource that, you know, that's an option.
Yeah.
And again, another reason that you guys are doing a great job of making sure that no matter what the barrier is, that people have access and are able to come and ask questions that they need to, if that's the case, or just get vaccinated. So
We would love to
awesome.
have you.
Yeah, come down. 6 o'clock, 3 to 6.
3 to 6.
3 to 6 tonight at Mustard.
All right.
All
Thanks
right,
for having
thank
me.
you so much. I appreciate it so much. I mean, if you want to have some pumpkin, do you like pumpkin? Are you a pumpkin lover, or are you like, it's enough pumpkin?
I will eat it. Like, I made pumpkin bars at home, but it's not like something that I'm like, oh my gosh. I
Oh my
cannot
gosh,
wait
thank God
till
it's
pumpkin
pumpkin
comes out.
Yeah, yeah,
Not so much.
not so much.
It's once or twice a year thing.
Yeah. Did you know that today is also National Know Your Score Day, your credit score? So you should probably check into that. CBI is our sponsor, and I'm sure they would appreciate you knowing your score, right?
I just had to look that up the other day because, like, my car insurance, we like changed our car insurance, and
Yeah.
they wanted to know. Well, my son needed to be on my car insurance.
Oh, sons.
Yeah. Found out since he doesn't have credit because he's 21.
He's little. He's a little guy. He's a big guy, but a little guy.
Oh yeah, he's a big guy.
He's a big. You're like, he's not little.
Yeah, he used to. Well, you know what? He was born at 9 pounds, so there's never been a.
He's never. You were like
He's never been like
trying to hold him.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on, and thank you for doing everybody at United Way and all the volunteers for making sure that you're out in the community, giving access to people who want to get vaccinated. So it's important.
you.
And thanks for all my swag.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm gonna be bright, and people are gonna see me places.
That's the whole purpose. We
Yeah.
want it to stand
like when you
out.
walked in, I'm like, whoo, there she is, Nikki. Nikki in the house.
Colorful person.
Nikki's in the house.
So
Her mom is just loving this.
my mother came in for breakfast and now gets
Yep.
to be harassed by us.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us on the show today. I am excited. Come and get your puking pumpkins from Hy-Vee. Come and get your pumpkin cheesecake and your reptiles. If you don't like actual reptiles, you can just get a sequence reptile.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we will be back again tomorrow, but until then, don't forget that kindness is free. So spread that stuff wherever you go.
Hello, I'm Tennille with R7 Reclaimed, located in Grandview, Iowa. We mix old and new goods together so that you can find the story of your home. When you get here, you will find a mix of old and new goods that are put together so seamlessly you won't even be able to tell which is which. And not only that, it's going to speak to you and your home. We are worth the road trip. We call it the R7 road trip. So punch in 337 Cemetery Lane, Grandview, Iowa into that GPS and make the road trip.